My family belongs to a later tradition than the blind kubzari. They were urban people, they were sighted people. They knew other things. Their trouble was of different kinds. Their trouble came dressed in NKVD uniforms, later in Nazi uniforms. Their trouble was the trouble of the political trouble of mid-20th century Eastern Europe. In the middle of all this, my great-uncle ended up, Hrihori, he ended up the one who wrote the Echo of the Steppes piece. He ended up going to Kiev, going to school, going to music conservatory there. And he learned to play the Bandura pretty much on his own, on the side of his studies. And he did an arrangement for Bandura of a very beautiful classical piece for orchestra by one of his teachers, Reinhold Glier. Good Ukrainian name, but a great Ukrainian composer of that time. And many, many years later, he was still playing it. He loved to play it. And one time I remember Hrihori coming to visit my parents. I was still pretty young then, but I do remember. And my father and mother just harassed him so much to do it that he finally said, "Oh, okay." And he sat down at the table with a pencil and a piece of music paper and wrote out the arrangement that he had done many, many years ago in the 1920s or early 30s in Kiev. So this is his version of an Adagio by his teacher, Reinhold Glier.